See if anybody actually even shows up.
Well, let's not call attention to it every 2 minutes. Nobody's here. 2 minutes here. One person's there. Oh, are they still waiting for us? Oh, we're live.
We're live now.
Cool.
I'm drinking some water.
Yeah, there we go.
Gotta cleanse the palate before I talk for half an hour or so. Hey, we're here live on YouTube talking Force Friday.
Yes.
So if you're checking this out afterwards, check out what we talk about. The Millennium Falcon looks awesome. Hey, hello, Ralph. Welcome to Bill from Bricks.
Yeah, we're talking about the Ultimate Collector Edition Millennium Falcon and also the new sets that are coming out for Force Friday tomorrow.
Who's going to Lego to get this? Finn O'Sullivan, hello. So is anybody excited about the Fishing Village? Because I know I'm pretty excited about that coming out tomorrow, but it's also Force Friday near Philadelphia. Well, I'm near Providence.
Yeah. Me too.
I think I've seen Finn in here before.
I'm just posting up our link here.
But I had some cool screenshots of the Millennium Falcon and its whole 7,541 pieces. And this thing is a beast. I mean, it's just massive.
Yeah, that's crazy, crazy huge.
That's all he's got to say. I think he's at a loss for words. And Drew's never at a loss for words.
I say I talk too much?
You usually have a lot to say.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sometimes I do tend to talk too much.
I'll bring up this on the screen.
Let's take a look at. Let's show them what we're talking about.
So there we go. This is. Can you see my mouse? Oh, you can. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and these are pages from the Lego site.
This is from shop.lego.com. They have it in the store. It says coming soon, October 1st, and it's September 14th for VIP members. But it is going to be $799.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jeff, it definitely is expensive.
It is.
It's their
very expensive,
most expensive set ever, and largest piece count set ever. I mean, look at it. We have the old trilogy figures here, and then we also have them over here. The Princess Leia, the aged Princess Leia as well. So that's pretty cool.
Rey?
Or is that Rey?
That's Rey.
Oh, never mind. Thinking of something else.
Yeah, no, that's Rey and Finn.
Rey and Finn and
Han Solo.
Han.
Yeah, and then BB-8. And I don't know why they have the Porgs, because the Porgs are in the upcoming movie, and Han Solo.
Because this is for I know, and Han Solo is. Well,
there's no Chewbacca. Oh, there is a Chewbacca, the other Chewbacca. So why didn't they make an older Chewbacca too?
He didn't change, did he?
He probably got a little bit grayer.
Oh, he's fine. Maybe
he should be a little bit grayer.
So the Porgs and this Mind Knock thing, which is like it likes to eat the cables from the two Hans.
Yep, two Hans.
Yes, two Hans. Young Han, old Han. Sorry.
Classic Han and aged Han.
Yeah. Before he shot first Han.
Before he died.
Here's a top-down view of this thing, and look at this. The detail is incredible. They definitely made this cockpit area better. They rounded this out as the original set, the 10179 set. This was a lot different look here.
Was the 10179, was that the first one that they made?
Yeah, that was the first UCS set they made.
Oh, okay. That's all. I don't have
2007.
That.
No, that's the one that's
just consumer. I have the first consumer set, which I have not built yet.
Oh, Jeff, you followed us from VZW? That's cool. Me from VZW? That's cool. Nice. Hey, you got some traction then. That was a cool little thing to do, talking about that. I'm glad you like it. So the top-down view here, which is really cool. And then we have another side view.
Oh, nice.
Look at the detail. The detail on this is incredible.
I'm interested to see what the real back part is.
Yeah, I want to see. Oh, there's some interior stuff as well.
Oh, nice.
So we can look at this. But I mean, I don't know a ton of what's going on here. It's just very detailed. There's a lot. I can imagine this is going to be difficult to build. You get little wheels here that it ends up, these little rims or decoration stuff.
Yeah.
And then you got the old satellite dish, radar dish, whatever you want to call it, and they also have the newer square one as well. Yeah, I plan to be there on the first day it's available, Ralph, to get this. And they also have the BB-8. It's like 1,100 pieces. It's a BB-8 for $99. I don't think I'm interested in that too much, but
And that should be out tomorrow.
that'll be out tomorrow as well.
That's part of the Force Friday stuff.
Yeah. Here's side view with the landing, so you get the door open there to get in,
Oh,
and
nice.
they have the other radar dish here.
Yeah.
There's one shot coming up that has all of them crammed into the cockpit, which is funny. You can see them all hiding in the cockpit, which is cool that it's minifigure style. And what a lot of people are asking is, are they going to do an interior? And they have. They've done some interior work finally.
Oh, nice.
You know, they're adding. The original one was 5,900 pieces. The original UCS, the Ultimate Collector Series,
Yep.
and this one's adding 1,600 pieces. So you figure with adding 1,600 pieces, they got to do some interior work. Ralph, you'll get it eventually, maybe, unless they sell out. Here's a interesting shot.
Now look how they get the radar dishes at the bottom on the legs.
Yep,
Yeah.
and these part fold up here. It looks like they fold down.
Oh yeah.
And you can see C-3PO's hiding in the cockpit right there with, I think, Han's in the seat. I don't know, this set is incredible. I'm excited about it, as you could tell.
Oh, he's already planning some really cool stuff to do with this set.
I could show them.
To display.
Probably bricklink it over time. You could do that. It's probably going to be just as expensive, Ralph. The radar dish here looks like the original radar dish from what I can tell. I didn't have the original one, but they have that radar dish as well as the square one, which is another shot of that. Here's a down below shot of where they come out. This is where they come out, right? They walk down this ramp.
Yeah.
You'll see it in a second. Come up on your screen for you. Yeah, so they come down this ramp right here. Well, there's another way. I just don't like this. So you want,
because you're gonna.
you have to jump over that.
Yep.
Or if you're a stormtrooper, you fall over it because they're pretty clumsy. And you can see these legs over here are not. So they're not attached here. It's kind of like a piston type of look. They're hinged down here at the bottom. So that's interesting too. But again, look at all the detail on this thing. All kinds of parts. You have parts like this. I don't think these retract. These probably don't retract. But you get parts like this here, which is like a moped steering wheel.
handlebars.
Yeah, some faucet pieces. I call these faucet pieces. You get some close-ups of. There we go. And so you'll see this come up on the screen in a second. Did you see the new Batman suit pack for Brick? No, I didn't. Minifig collector. What's that? But here's the cockpit where you get all four of them crammed into the cockpit, which is really cool. Rather spent 800 over 3 years than all at once. Yeah, that's true. The modular, everything it's expensive.
Yeah. A
lot of this stuff, the modular type stuff, it's more for adults or teens that are interested into it. My 8-year-old, he likes looking at the city, but he's not buying. He's like, I want the Palace Cinema, Daddy. No, he's not doing that.
Yeah.
But I love this cockpit. I love how I have them all crammed in there. It's just cute. It's funny looking.
Well, they fit pretty good.
But look at this. Like, there's so much detail. There's so many little pieces that I can imagine if I don't put this in a secure place, it's going to fall off. Like, these little pieces here. Like,
oh, yeah.
You don't want to be... like this. Like, a Technic piece here. And I use this in lots of different sets, but we just did that in the Ninjago set. We used some of those. And then the Carousel uses these. But it's just a little detail piece. Like, all these little pieces end up adding all this detail. We get more. What's this? So yeah, we get Han Solo and Princess Leia. You'll see it up here in 1 second with C-3PO laying, hey, what's going on in there? There we go. That's a really cool detailed shot there of them in the... I don't know what they're standing in. But again, I'm just impressed by, again, and I'll say it over and over, the detail. And this looks like an interior shot here. This is definitely an interior shot, so the hull will cover over this.
Ralph wants to know if you're going to hang it from the ceiling.
I am not hanging it from the ceiling because I don't feel like having 7,500 pieces come crashing down. So I actually have... Let me see if I can do this. So if this goes wonky for a second, excuse me, but I'm going to drag something over. Yeah, it worked, I think. So if this comes up on the screen for you in a second, this is what I have a plan for.
Oh,
there we go. So my plan is to put the Millennium Falcon inside this table possibly, and then have some lighting in there as well. to it'll be permanently in there. It'll be a coffee table in the game room where I'm be playing Lego Dimensions and other stuff on the Xbox or PS4 or whatever. So that's my idea, or something like this.
Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 that's coming out in September. Lego Worlds, maybe?
Oh, yes. I have pre-ordered the Lego Marvels, Lego Ninjago and the Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Oh, yes. Lego Ninjago. That comes out on the same day as Lego
the movie.
Ninjago movie on the 22nd.
So that's one of the tables. I like that one because it's open. You can see more.
Mm-hmm.
But the other one that I showed you, I can put lighting in easier. That one's going to be hard to put lighting in. Yeah. So that's the toss-up. Do I want it more open to be touched more or not?
I would think you'd want it more open so you could see more of it. I don't think you're going to see as much of it in that other table. It's
I got time.
Too small of a...
I got to wait for 2 weeks to buy the thing, first of all. Yeah, anybody knows what these are, I have no idea. So this coming up these are in front of the satellite, the square satellite there, so I'm guessing it's just some sort of pieces to hold it on, to hold the new satellite dish. I don't know what this is. Do you?
I have no clue. Yeah. But those are the additional pieces that when for the newer or the older, for the newer movie, but the older.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah. Here's the new dish. So there's the new satellite dish that's the one you'll see in the Millennium Falcon in the Last Jedi. So all this is based on the Last Jedi stuff. This is all for Last Jedi. But I call these pieces on the left and the right of the bar there, I call those the silver ingots. They look like the gold. They look like money, the silver bars.
Yeah, the gold bars, silver bars.
Bar holder. Besides that, I don't know. All right, forget that one. What is that for, Ralph? Bar holder?
It probably holds something.
Oh, those things. Yeah, those little holder pieces. Yeah, I don't know what they're for. You get some more. So, take a look at this one, which you'll see up on the screen in a second, is the interior. And you have Finn doing something. Is he on a... What is he doing?
No, is that before they put... what is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing in here. But Finn's here in the middle. And I don't know if he's climbing. He's sitting down on what looks to be some...
But is that... That's not where do they shoot from?
Not there.
Yeah. Okay.
Not in the center of the ship.
Yeah.
That's the gun turret. You in the middle. You probably you'd know more than I would.
Yeah.
So maybe that is the gun. I'm guessing that probably is the gun turret. I didn't think it was in the center of the ship.
Yeah. When they in the Force Awakens, it went up.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
And shot. So. Yeah.
What do I know?
Okay. Well, let's see maybe another. You will show something?
Oh, there's the gun turret. So does that come out of the middle of the ship? Or is that part of the top? That must be part of the top. And then he can... That's interesting.
Well, it does kind of move around with... in the movie, the seat moves around, as... It's almost like it's on a gyroscope a bit.
I know.
The seat... As the Millennium Falcon's moving around, the seat's moving too.
Yep, so it is on some sort of gyroscope type thing.
Yeah.
And there we go. We have I love this. This is the Star Wars chest, the 3D chest. That's amazing that they have that in there. There's a guy that actually, here you guys can see it now. Guy that actually made a working version of this.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And it's insane. Like the light, everything. It actually works.
Yeah. I still think they need to be putting Chewbacca in with these guys with him.
Yeah. Why is Chewbacca not? Chewbacca should be in here.
He should be right there where
he plays. He played it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this though. That's awesome. And then we have BB-8 hanging out. And again, this is combination. Well, these are the new figures here. And again, if this is for Last Jedi, I'm not sure why Han Solo's in it. No spoilers here, but it's kind of obvious at this point.
Yeah, if you don't know that and you're ready to see the next movie,
well, he doesn't exist anymore. Okay, he passed away, and I don't know why they included him because it incorporates the old and the new. And in the between, the in between, the Force Awakens.
Well, right here, you don't see his face. They must be using a stand-in character.
Oh, maybe that's it. What do you guys think? Any comments on this? I mean, the details are incredible. Here's another one. What are they doing here?
Oh, this is where they were getting.
Let this come up on the screen sorry. Before we start talking about it.
Well, it keeps saying this is more from the Force Awakens because this is a scene from the Force Awakens right here. Where they go down.
Oh yes, underneath the. Oh, that's right. That's why she has this piece.
Yeah. So that's definitely from the.
It lets them. Awakens. It lets you have from all three movies basically. Yeah. The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
The Rogue One and Last Jedi.
Well, no.
Isn't that when he was in the health bay? Seems all the pictures are between OT and Force Awakens.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to put any pictures from the newer movie, not to spoil it.
I suppose, yeah. You wouldn't know what's going on anyway.
Yeah. But the only thing that they're including here for the new movie are the porgs.
Yeah, so, and those are, speaking of porgs, I'll click on them right now. These things that will come up here in a second. Porgs, I'll admit I didn't know what a porg was, but everybody was like, ooh, porgs. And I'm like, what's a porg? I had to look it up.
It's some weird looking.
Actually, if you do the Star Wars Wikipedia, you can read all about them. There's a whole article about them. So if you want to know what a porg is and what they do, you can read all about that on their thing as well. Yeah, so that's the porg, and then they have the Mynock, which he existed. The Mynock, isn't that when he was in the health base? Seems all the pictures. I already read that. I'm like, what?
Reread it. So yeah, it's Mynock. Yeah, one of the little.
The Mynocks they're silicate based apparently. They're actually silicon based creatures.
Oh. And
they like to eat and shred cables, and that's why.
Oh well, you get to shoot them like crazy in Disney Infinity. Well, you gotta go find them all. It's a little challenge.
They're like the equivalent of gremlins. I can see with this detail that you can see the part number over here.
Wow, that is. Really
it says 2012 on the date. I think. Why is 12? No,
is that when they came up with that part?
2012 must be the part. Yeah, this part must have come out. I know this is in the Batman,
Man-Bat.
Man-Bat, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we got the other typical people. So here we go with
Old Han.
Old Han.
Sorry.
Old Han. Is that what we call him? Old Han. Hello, Adam. I'll go back to some of these pictures as people are joining in, but we're talking about Force Friday. Hashtag Force Friday, Millennium Falcon.
Force Friday 2.
September 14th. Hogwarts Wings, 2007. Well, that one stated 2012 on it, so I don't know. And Chewbacca, everybody loves Chewie.
Oh, wow. Check that out. Is that one been out before the crossbow shooter like that? Is there a crossbow shooter like a stud shooter crossbow one like that? That is really cool.
I don't know if there is or not.
Huh.
Someone on here might know, and some of the Lego freaks out there would know. I'm not sure. I've seen crossbows. I don't know if there's one that shoots or not.
Yeah, well, there's bowcaster. It's very cool. I like that. It uses the property of the stud shooters, but the stud is even in a different way too. So it's not straight on.
I want to know what camera they're using for this stuff because the detail cool. And the detail. And this is from Lego's shop website, so these aren't pictures I took obviously because this isn't out yet. They made the wings smaller for Star Wars. Possibly, but I don't know. The crossbow is the slick shooter.
Okay.
So we got who's this Finn over here? So this is coming up as Finn. There's nothing. How different is he from the original? Is there a Finn from any of the other sets? The Force Awakens, Millennium Falcon. I have it. I never built it. But there's Finn. I'm just gonna scroll through these quickly because there's not much detail. You know these guys. Finn.
Yeah. Do you want to get it?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I don't need it. You can always look it up.
I'm curious to see if he's got the bow shooter like that.
Oh, if Chewie has the bow shooter, well, we can. He's insisting on checking, so he's going into the room to go find it.
I like
it's on the shelf somewhere. C-3PO looking like C-3PO. Surprised they didn't include the C-3PO with the red arm, because that's also in one of the movies. So surprisingly, they didn't do that as well. So the figures, Drew has just confirmed that the figures from the Millennium Falcon that came out last year, was that one? Yeah. The smaller version one, that it's the same figure, so nothing's changed on that. Han with his slick hairdo. You see that in one moment.
I gotta check my...
That's the same cross-scroll on the Star Wars Advent calendar for the white... Oh, I have the white Wookiee. I just put that in... I just put that somewhere. Because I was cleaning some stuff up, and it's in a box with Minecraft stuff right now. I don't know where I put it. But I do have that. So here's the creator. I'm going to jump over to something you'll see. And this is the person that
Oh,
designed the thing. And you can see the size here. This gives
wow, that gives you good scale.
This gives you awesome scale of the size of this thing. I guess this guy worked on the original 10179 set as well. So I guess in that aspect, it was a little easier to come up with this one.
Yeah.
Han is... Yeah. So this is amazing. I mean, look at the size of this thing.
Yeah, it's huge.
So September 14th, I'll mention it a few times. September 14th is when VIPs can get this. And I think I'll have to be there early that day. I mean, I know the price is high, but I still think people are going to flock to the stores to get it.
Yeah, you'll be the first in line.
I'll probably be the first in line.
Should be. You know what? It's funny because I know you from lines. That's how we met, waiting in line.
Yeah, Skylanders. The Kenner size in Lego, yeah. I remember that, the Kenner Millennium Falcon, if that's what you're talking about.
Cool. So what else is happening on Force Friday?
BB-8's coming out. A lot of the new sets are coming out. I didn't check what other sets are coming out, but we could check with us. We could check together.
Yeah.
So that's coming soon on October 1st. I don't know if they'll see all that. They should. Once it.
Yeah.
There
so
we go.
let's. What does it say with Star Wars right there? If you just click right next to Millennium Falcon, right above exclusives.
Above exclusive.
Click on Star Wars.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can see what else is coming out, because you're going to the Aussie so to see the crowd. Yeah.
Right,
so this is old. That's Death Star.
I don't think there's anything new there yet.
Not on here.
No.
Hard to find the Snowspeeder. And this Millennium Falcon is the one I was talking about. So I have this one, 75105. And it's weird to have both of them now because you got this giant one and then you just got this little baby one.
Yeah.
And I never built this one. The slave ship I still see in the store. It says hard to find, but I still see it in the stores.
No, I have the first one that came out.
And here we should go to this Force Friday and see what actually.
Oh, there you go.
Celebrate Force Friday.
Force Friday 2. You
get this Scarif Mini Trooper with Lego Star Wars purchase of $50 or more.
Oh, cool.
Only Lego ones, apparently.
What do you mean?
It has to be a Lego purchase. So I can't buy the fishing store tomorrow and
why not?
It's not a Star Wars purchase. It's Lego Star Wars purchase of $50 or more. So
Okay.
I'd have to be something Star Wars related to get this little figure.
All right.
That I don't even know who it is, but the sand stormtrooper or something.
What does it say for shop now? Does that tell us anything more?
Click on that and
nothing.
Nope.
All right.
That's a much cheaper version.
I know on Facebook they had somebody had an article that had all the Force Friday stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. I liked it, but I don't have it.
Well, we can check one quick thing while we're talking here.
Should have been doing that.
Force Friday, new Lego sets. We're just checking a couple things here. I'm going to be on for a little bit longer. I'm happy to see everybody in here chatting and checking out the sets. And Adam, since you joined late, I'll show you. I'm sure you've seen it, but I'll show you some of the stuff. Here we go. This is from the Hollywood Reporter. We'll click on this. We got some pictures here. So I found it.
There you go.
Some of the stuff.
Yeah.
So this is not from me. This is from HollywoodReporter.com. So giving anybody who's credit. And they posted some of the sets that are out tomorrow. And one of them is Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, which I know a lot of people... Were a lot of people looking for that?
For that one?
Yeah.
Could be. Well, that's a new one, right?
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah.
And then we also have... What is it?
Because he didn't have a TIE Fighter.
The Resistance Transport Pod. I like this because I like the windows on it. I like the yellow windows. It reminds me of the old...
How it's on the side.
And it reminds me of the old style space stuff. We don't not get this hype in Australia. Yeah. It's different being out there, I suppose. So you got this little transporter, which is really cool. Then we have a First Order Heavy Scout Walker. And I am not interested in this. I don't like the look of that. It's not something I would build. I mean, it would just sit on the shelf somewhere in the cubby hole. Because,
yeah.
Not my thing. And people like this, but... And there's a picture of it outside the box.
Courtesy of Legos?
Yeah, Hollywood Reporter.
Nice job.
It's not Legos. It's Lego. Lego. There's no S. We are 1990 with Lego. The shop attendants wonder why we go in the store and video Lego. So down here, we already saw that. So down here we have BB-8, which also that's $99. That comes out tomorrow. It's cool. I don't know if I want that. Although it probably look cool next to Wally.
Yeah.
It's 1,100 pieces. I wonder
how much it is size-wise next to Wally. Probably about the same.
I don't know. I haven't seen it in person.
Yeah.
But here's it. We can kind of get an idea with that brick separator there. So I have a million brick separators here now. I can't find one. Just trying to get an idea. Like if that's one, you figure that's probably 1, 2, 3, 4 of these high. Yeah, it's probably similar. Probably similar size to Wally. I would say it's cute. I like BB-8. Everybody, the kids love BB-8. We might get Force Friday in 2025. Sorry, I'm laughing. This is funny. Here we have the Resistance Bomber.
Nothing else cool.
That's interesting. But this is one that is neat, but it's a display mod. Like, it's something you get to display, and it's one that I can imagine myself tipping over and breaking, because I did that with several things that type of, that aren't that sturdy.
Yeah.
Neat looking. So there's a lot of stuff tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll and I'm not going to the Lego store to get any of this stuff, most likely. Maybe that Resistance Trooper.
I'm going to be there tomorrow because I'm going to see the Inhumans.
What time?
11:30 is when I'm going to the movie theater.
So you should go. So I have to I have to work, but I take my lunch break a little early and go to the Lego store at 10 when they open.
Yeah, I won't be able to do that. We're not getting babysitter till 11.
Ooh, I do like this.
Now, they did say that in this movie they were going to solve the problem that the snow speeders going around the AT-AT walkers, and it looks like the front feet kind of look like they might have some blades there on the front. Like if you look how it's like cheese slopes there.
Yeah, there's cheese slopes there.
Almost like a blade. Like
kind of.
Actually,
I don't know how much this one. This one's probably 100 and I'm seeing 1,300 pieces. It's probably 140, 150. I'm guessing. I didn't check the prices. I actually like this one because I like what's called anthropomorphic stuff. So you take machinery and make it look, or it doesn't have to be machinery, but animals, and give them like human-like qualities. And this looks like something that would be fun to animate, to have like moving around and looks like it's a pet. Almost.
Well, yeah, they've seen the video that somebody did and made it look like a little dog, like Darth
exactly.
Vader's little dog.
That's where I got my Wally idea pictures from.
Okay.
I had seen that a long time ago, and I did a picture a day of Wally for those who are paying attention to that. Ooh, is this new? First Order Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
So
because it's got the new character, which is BB-9E.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier, BB-9E, and this isn't as big as the original First Order Star Destroyer. It was much bigger. It was like a Super Star Destroyer.
What the heck is this little thing?
Next to, I don't know what that is. So that little blue thing down there, I don't know what that is. It could be like some sort of launching missile. I don't know. Who is this guy?
I don't know.
I can't zoom in on this anymore, so. And then we have these things. That's what I call them, these things, because I'm not really a fan of the buildable. Although the robotic ones do look okay.
Yeah.
The ones where you have, who is it, Rey or
Darth Vader?
Darth Vader's fine.
Oh, okay.
No, the ones that are human heads on a robot. It looks like a robot body with a human head. It's just strange. This actually looks really cool. Yeah. I actually like the look of this one.
I like the colors.
Yeah, nice colors.
Bad guys always.
And I have Darth Vader. Something like this is cool.
Yeah.
So if I build my studio, I want a display area so people can walk in and display stuff, and I can have stuff on display. I'd put stuff like this in there, like a Star Wars stuff with stuff like this in it.
That'd be cool.
And here we go. Speaking of weird ones, is this.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Give it a second before I start going off on it. So this one, I'm not a fan of these with human faces at all, because it's got a human face, but everything else just does not fit. It's robotic. It's Technic pieces. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
With the robots, I think it's awesome, but with this stuff, it's and I won't say names, but some of my friends that work at the Lego store agree with me 100%. So, well, not saying which store or where, but
it would work for Luke because he's got a robotic hand.
Yeah, it's one hand anyway.
One part of it will work.
Yep. Well, what is this thing? Praetorian Guards.
Yeah.
That's a weird looking thing. So hold on 1 second. And this one, because they're kind of robotic looking as it is,
Yeah, you can get away with
There's
that.
no human face on it. The thing I have the problem with is the human face. There's so much stuff coming out, and there's so much money to all this stuff's gonna cost.
It's insane. There are so many things. I go for the. I know it's a Lego show, but I go for the Hot Wheels character cars. Those are my favorites.
What does that have to do with Lego?
Nothing. I just said I prefaced it.
Oh, here we go. I'm skipping his. Ew. Yeah, not a fan.
Those look like Groot legs, Groot feet.
Yeah. So we have Chewbacca coming up here, and
that
same thing. And even though it's not a human face, look at the toes on this thing. It's weird looking. It looks like blades.
It looks like Groot. You know, from the top.
The crossbow. The crossbow's awesome.
Yeah.
The crossbow looks awesome. Yeah. His belt is cool.
Awesome.
That looks cool. His face alone looks cool. If the rest of the body looked like this, like the way his head is done, like almost molded pieces.
If you took away the crossbow, you took away the bandolier, and you stuck Groot's head on it, there you go. That's what you're gonna have.
It's like tree trunk things here.
Or one of the Ents.
Oh, one of the Ents, yeah.
And that's it.
That's it from. That's plenty. That's it. You say that's it, but that's incredible amount of stuff.
Yeah.
And a good selection of stuff. I like that walker.
The walker is very cool.
Now I got to see what the cost of the walker is.
Yeah.
What do we call that thing? What is it called? The
heavy assault walker or something like that.
You think it's on their page? It should be on their page if it's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're searching for that. Who's that? Anybody?
There it is. 149.
I told you it was 149.
Yeah,
I said.
You got it.
I said 149.
You know a lot about these things.
It's common practice. Why when you buy a lot of sets, first of all, you can tell, and then when you see how many pieces are in it,
right, you can
kind of tell. It's tricky with the small city sets. Like when you get like into the fire and the rescue stuff, their prices are all whacked.
Yeah,
because you'll have a 200-piece set for $60 for some reason because there's like a special hull in it or something. But otherwise, everything is like that 10 cents a piece thing.
Yeah,
might have to get some of those Chewies and make them into triumphs. Oh, this is not Star Wars or Force Friday related, but did you hear, and I heard it's a rumor, that they might bring back Harry Potter. Harry Potter, not Harry Potter sets, Harry Potter Lego sets.
So, okay, that is Lego related.
Because it is Lego related, it's not Star Wars related. Yeah. It's Harry Potter sets because they are coming out with Fantastic Beasts 2, and that would make sense that, they could put...
Yeah.
If the second one comes closer to when Hogwarts started, then that means there could be
another Hogwarts.
I want a Hogwarts castle. I never got one, the original one, and if they did a UCS version of a Hogwarts castle,
that'd be crazy.
It'd be incredible. It would be.
Can you imagine how many people, how many fans?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Lego hype.
Lego hype. Lots of Lego hype. Yes, we have lots of Lego hype here, and I'm gonna go back to the Millennium Falcon for a second because that's what we started with. And because I've been looking this thing up so many times, I already know the set numbers by heart on a bunch of this stuff because it's just been constantly in my mind. So I'll bring that back up just to, as we're talking here, I'll just keep this on the screen. And there we have I'm watching myself make it full screen by one because the lag. It's not too bad today. There's Lego hype. That's not Lego hype anymore. That's Lego fact.
Yeah, that's reality.
I'm hyping it up. That's what I'm doing. Force Friday. Gotta mention that. When they transcribe these things sometimes, you'll see a transcription of the words. You can look in. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
No.
But you can go into somewhere in one of the settings. You can say transcribe into text.
Right. And
sometimes it's pretty funny. Like it doesn't get because I mumble a lot.
Okay.
But saying Force Friday, it picks up stuff like that. It'll see it. It actually helps. From what I've heard, and I don't know if it's true anymore, it can help with prioritization of videos and searches.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure if that's true, but whatever. This is the Millennium Falcon. We've been on here for, 35 minutes. And probably going to head out in the next 5 minutes or so, see who comes in and chats. But we'll be talking about this, Force Friday, BB-8, a lot of the action figures, just tons of great stuff.
Much stuff going out.
This is why I want to have a channel where I do stuff for, like this, promoting stuff and talking to the fans, and do that like full time. Like I could do this and have a whole group of people, chat with them, talk about the new stuff, and it'd be a wonderful job. Even if it's
Need
not
more
Lego,
subscribers.
even if it's not
Yeah.
Lego, it's any toy related. Like
Sure.
you do the toy stuff
Yeah, I
already.
do the toy stuff.
I'm pretty much sticking with Lego at this point, but I mean, I like any toy stuff. That is disgusting. What's disgusting?
The price, the look of it. I mean, because it looks amazing. So
Could be a troll. I'm not feeding any trolls. So if you're trolling, but
so,
explain yourself, Carlos. What is disgusting? Force Friday. What is the price? The price, yeah, but it's 7,541 pieces. And again, if you go by price count of, you want to stay on that 9 to 10 cents per piece, it fits right in with it. It's $50 more than that. I mean, you're paying 10.00 whatever that comes out to per piece. So per piece wise, yes, you're buying a lot of 1x1 round studs. You're buying a lot of your small 1x2 stuff, but it falls in with their price range. I mean, they have that. It seems like they almost work around that 10. Like it's, I don't know if that's in their mind or not, but it almost falls in with that every time. Someone tells me a set is 2,000 pieces. I'm like, okay, it probably costs around $200. Ninjago City was 4,867 pieces. That was only $300. So actually, that was a good deal because it was definitely less than 10 cents a piece. That was like 8 or 9 cents a piece. Mm-hmm. Like in the Ninjago Tower, the original Ninjagos, that was $200 for 2,200 pieces. So again, 10 cents a piece. Around it all. That's how when I justify it with parents, I say, you think about it, it's 10 cents a piece. Like, oh, it's not that. When they think of it that way, you see a $200 set. I'm like, damn, it's expensive. I'm like, but okay, you're getting 2,000 pieces, and it's $200. Yeah. So it's 10 cents a piece. And they're like, oh, I didn't think about it that way. The Ninjago big sets have had great prices. They definitely have. Yeah. Drew, you have anything to say? I've been rambling.
No, you're just going. I'm just, yeah.
He's looking at me, but you can't see him because we don't have the camera on. Which, if you want to see our ugly mugs, we can.
Probably make that smaller and throw it in the corner. Throw us
I can
back
do
up
that.
there.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Huh? Let's shrink this.
That'll shrink. That probably won't work so much.
No, I can't bring ourselves onto sharing the screen because it'll mess it up. So
that's all right. We'll just get us back in.
Let's put us back on the screen for a few minutes. Which one is me? This one. I was like, they all look the same. So if I take this off. There we are. Hey. Look at that. And we're back from you looking at Lego Star Wars for the last 40 minutes.
Right.
Really cool stuff, though. I mean, if you couldn't tell, I'm excited. And I don't even like a lot of Star Wars stuff. Like, I don't collect a lot of Star Wars sets. But for some reason, I've always been drawn to the Millennium Falcon. And it's just, and in this case, it's just amazing.
It makes me want to go and open the one that I have that I haven't opened. I have the first one that they did way back.
What year?
When
they were like in the bad time Lego where they were having trouble, like around 2000.
No, it was in the 90s. It was in the late 90s because I was 99 or 98 or 99. I was working as a residence hall director. 98, 99, 2000. So it was like 99 or 2000. Exactly when that is, I can't remember exactly. But it was then that I started buying all the Star Wars sets as they started coming out. And that included the Ultimate Collector's Edition of the X-Wing Fighter.
And you didn't bring that over?
No, I didn't bring any of those over.
You should have bring that over.
Yeah. Well, those are I bought them so that my kids and I could build them someday. And so
they're gonna stay in the packages forever.
No, we built the X-Wing Fighter, not the Ultimate Collector's Edition, but the first X-Wing Fighter.
What is the Ultimate Collector's Edition? What is the original Ultimate?
Yeah.
So it's a UCS what?
X-Wing Fighter.
X-Wing Fighter.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll bring this up on the screen, but I want to see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I don't remember
there was
that.
One, or maybe it wasn't called. Yeah, it was a collector's edition one. And
this one.
Yeah, it's
eBay for 300. Well, it's bidding for 300.
So, but
you probably paid not 300.
No, it was like 150.
Let's buy it now for 289. Oh, I think I've seen that.
Oh no, it wasn't that one because it didn't have. No, that's a newer one. I don't believe it has Yoda on it.
Oh, you'd have to look at the set number when you're home. When you get home and tell me what it is.
It does not have Yoda on it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
This one I don't know the date. So it doesn't say the date. The set numbers. They 10. So this came out probably if their set numbers are closed because 10179 came out That's the original Ultimate Collector's Millennium Falcon. That came out in 2007. So this set that we have up on the screen you can't see is probably from 2000. It's probably similar time.
So that's not it.
Probably not. You'd have to, when you go home, you'll have to check.
I got an older one. I'll have to check. Yeah,
I didn't know they did them that early.
Yeah.
So
I have 2 big cardboard boxes full of Lego sets from when they first started making them. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's what got Lego out of their trouble. They were in a lot of trouble, and then they started to do the licensing of Star Wars, and
that's great.
And then everything else from there.
I keep forgetting that. Now I'm thinking that we're still on the screen, not on the screen.
See, he looks at himself. This is why it's better when we have stuff on the screen, so you're not looking at yourself.
Yeah,
Don't look at yourself.
I try not to look at yourself. But now I'm looking over there, and it's just weird. So, yeah. So
the ship was a good price. I thought it could have been a new trend. Which ship is he referring to? The Ninjago Destiny's Bounty ship? Because that was a good price. It's over 2,200 pieces, and it was $159.
Yeah.
We paid $144 for it because we got the discount at Legoland in Florida.
So you're gonna build that after Ninjago City?
Probably. Well, I have so many stuff to build.
You want to show people where we're at that? Because we're gonna have a video up of us building it. Because we did not build live this time. Because your live ones have been Ninjago City, and this one's just a different one.
This?
Yeah. Do you want to show them where we're at?
Oh, for anyone, this is not Star Wars related. The boat just fell out.
The boat just went right out the exit.
The exit, yeah. This is the set here.
Yeah, so.
See if I can bring this up on the camera so you guys can see it. But you get the idea. This is how far I've gotten through bag 5. Goes up to bag number 16, I believe. And obviously there's multiple ones of each bag. But it's neat looking. I love the detail of this. Can't see Drew with the boat. I can't see you, Drew.
That's all right. Well, no, because I'm not in there yet. It's lagging. You're looking at it again.
Oh, yeah.
Look, there's a fish. See? Now you can see me. I'm right here.
There you are. Yeah, this part lags a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that down before I drop something.
That's where we're at. We're going to have a video just with like a quick speed up time of us building that set.
We just built, every week we've been doing a little bit of that as well, just a quick video, and not talking as we're building, but little talk about what we liked in the build, and you'll see that in a separate video. I'm not going to tell you what it was.
We're so excited to get building that we built the thing before we did our...
And for anybody who just joined or has been popping in and out, make sure you check the video afterwards, because you'll see all the detail of the Millennium Falcon if you can't get to the to the Lego store tomorrow, which I don't think they'll have that out tomorrow, but Force Friday, say it again, is tomorrow, and tons of new stuff coming out, tons of exciting stuff, as well as the old fishing store, which is what I've been waiting for over a year. And September 14th is the new Millennium Falcon coming out, and I want to attempt to do that on the show. It'd be cool if we had like this time where we could do a marathon and just spend like 24 hours and build the whole thing at once.
That would be cool.
But we'd have to get approval from the other halves.
Yeah.
I think that'd be amazing, actually. A live stream. We just live stream for 24 hours.
I'm building it. Yeah,
that would be cool. Because it would probably take a full 24 hours to build it.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
What do you think? If anybody's out there or watch this, give me I'm thinking it'd be really cool. We'd have to plan that, though. Not right when it comes out, but maybe the end of September. Sometime in October.
If you do it right when it comes out...
We could do it right when it comes out, but...
Then more people will be watching it.
Yeah.
Well, they'll still be watching it, too, if it was 24 hours. Kind of check in and see where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
We gotta advertise that, though, so...
Yeah.
With that note... yeah, you like that idea, Ralph? Yeah, I need to get an audience, though, so if we're gonna do something where we build the entire Millennium Falcon straight through, we'll have to eat. Don't mind, we'll be, eating and everything else along the way, taking breaks. But we need to make sure that we're going to have an audience. I don't want 5 people watching. I want 50 or 100 or 1,000 people watching.
Get it going, yeah.
So maybe I'll talk that over with Drew if we can figure it out. I don't know. It'd be tough for him because of his work schedule. He might have to take a day.
Actually, I'll be fine because I can stay up late. I have such the weirdest schedule of sleeping.
So we'll start Friday morning.
Oh, I can take it. Yeah, then I have to take a day off.
Well, that's what day would you have to start?
Yeah, I don't know.
The weekend is when you have to take a day. The problem is, for me, the weekend's the easiest.
It's easiest for you. Anyway, this is not anything that you...
No, why are we talking about this? So anyway...
Let's wrap it up.
I suppose I should go check on dinner, see if the wife's home, and... Yeah. thanks for everybody that tuned in and was watching today. I'm watching you wrap
I
it
know
up.
you are.
I like having pictures up on the screen so we don't see the horrible lag that sometimes we get. Eventually, I'll figure this out when I move. If I move the studio, that'll help.
Faster. Yeah.
So, but thanks for watching. Whoever tuned in, whoever's watching after the fact. I mean,
yeah,
watch us.
It's gonna be up here.
Leave some comments. Tell Drew. Tell Drew something. Tell me something. Got to get him. He was quiet today. I think I took over too much.
That's okay.
I'm excited. When I get excited, I talk loud and I just keep going. So hey, don't forget. Tell your friends to subscribe. Stay tuned each and every week for more fun episodes. What have you built today?
See, that doesn't keep it still on.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that part done. They can see that and laugh. Bye-bye.
See ya.